I have already explained my unique experience. Now I would like to relate some information I believe actual, after my many years of careful analysis of what have occurred that night. Of course, there are many new concepts there, surfacing and very interesting to consider. But the most important one is the concept of life as a never-ending phenomenon, perhaps difficult to imagine at the present time of so many unknowns. I will read directly from my book, where the conversation with the higher network is restored, to the best of my ability. Life is a part of everything that is known to a human. We are life, and we are also within it. There is nothing else we are able to recognize. Life already exists, and therefore cannot be recreated or killed, only transferred internally, as proportions between its components, physical and mental realms. These realms fluctuate, one realm exposing the other in movement, and in contrast, the two are in a never-ending dance, always together. The realms are involved in a very specific flux toward each other, the two are interacting, allowing life energy move within space. Therefore, we cannot die individually or as a group. This could only be an illusion. A clinically dead person, contrary to the current belief, continues to interact with the physical realm, producing distinct vibrations, for example. To communicate with such person, we only need to locate his or her new physicality, new body, no matter the size. It is possible to do it via a telepathic merger. Think of a projection of a family dinner one scientist will soon present in his lecture. Dr. Michio Kaku, The World in 2030, relatives from the remote places in the country, or globe, gather together, in a projected immersive reality, enjoying a holiday. This will soon be doable, within the frame of current technology. Not long from now, around the same table, we will also see those who are physically dead, in terms of the present understanding, and those whose body is worked on at some distant hospital, and those who are exploring distant planets, and those who are exploring life in other forms than the human form, be it insects, or robots. Yet we all will look and feel to each other the same as always, ageless family. These projections will bring more information to our home than the physical interplanetary travel traditionally planned, that is rockets to the moon. At such time we will become independent from ecology or overpopulation. Yes, I appeared in front of you as a projection, with hands, legs and all components we here, in this era, use daily. However, if I am coming from a far future or location of different advancement, I might not have a need for such a body in my own reality. Did you notice? This is true. However, we do reincarnate, whenever our tiny bodies seem used, or not up to our latest technology. This way our memory and progress have continuity. In other words, we are deathless. We do still have a size, but we do not have death. Our relationships here in fact never end. Yes, we do change personality somewhat with each reincarnation due to minimal chemical changes with each body transfer, but not enough to be in any way alarmed. The memory makes up for such fluctuations. Personality is memory-based, and anatomy is but a small factor. The memory proved to be the major influence on who we feel we are. I would not exaggerate at all if I said memory is as big as life itself, and allows our life to be as big as it is. Observe the colorful shapes of the telepathic merger I am helping you to experience, at this very moment. Also tried to understand its levels of meaning, and emotional empowerment, because this is the key to your higher memory.